Here's a Dresden plate quilt that I've been working on. It's going to be about 34 by 34 inches square, and it consists of 9 Dresden plates, which is a circle on top of a square, and then the squares are sewn together. I used a dinner plate for my pattern. This one. I think it's about 8 inches across, 8 or 9. And I put it on freezer paper, drew a circle. Then I had a slightly larger plate that I put on top of that to give a seam allowance. And you can fold it into eighths, and then cut one of the wedges out and add seam allowances on all sides if you want all of the wedges to be the same size. Or you can work with a fourth of the square, of the circle rather, and maybe have one square bigger, or one wedge bigger than the others. That's what I did on mine. One wedge is bigger than the others. But I worked with it in quarters. In other words, 1/4 of the plate at a time, 2 different squares, and sew them to, making sure that there's a seam allowance on all sides, and sewing them together to the middle, and then placing them on this backing fabric and doing a stitch around the square. For the circles, I used a cup that was big enough to cover the middle, and use that as a pattern, also cutting it out of freezer paper or typing paper, whatever would fit. I had to use freezer paper for this, for the main part, because typing paper isn't wide enough. Anyway, I just thought I would share that, and thank you for watching.